Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2 as Holland. Now I apologise for how these episodes went up. You may have noticed that they sort of all appeared on the same day. I've been having problems. Some of you may have seen a couple of the videos I did manage to get up. To start off with, YouTube was being done with me, and then my internet service provider was physically not allowing me on YouTube. So yes, we've had some problems there, but because I wanted to get back and get uploading, I wanted to get the episodes out that was already there, so I said, well, fine, let them all go. And then for some reason, YouTube published them in a weird order. Despite the fact that they was uploaded, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it published them in something like 1, 5, 3, 4, 6, 2, 7. Don't ask me why, and the numbers are probably incorrect. That was me guessing. I don't even know if I actually said all the numbers. I might have missed one out. Also, I can't put any thumbnails on at the minute, which is annoying me. So, bah. Now, also, I was going to be, the day that they went up, actually, I was going to be streaming, but even more stupid problems, which I'm not going to cover on here, because this isn't a video about the state of the channel. It is purely, hopefully, getting back into this. Now, before we started, I had a quick look around, because our aim is still to form the Kingdom of Frisia. Which I'm just going to call the Netherlands, because it's sort of like a larger Netherlands, I guess. This bit here, I don't think. No, wait, that would be the Netherlands. That would be Belgium. This would be part of France. But yeah, I will say Frisia. That's fine. But the Dutch nation, basically, we're going to be forming the Dutch nation. Now, I was having a look through because it's been that long since I've played. In fact, the last time I streamed was on the 9th, and it's currently the 25th. So yeah, it's almost been like half a month. As we stand, we got 2 claims fabricated on the Duke over here. Now, we can't move our guy over here until the 20th of May. But he's already fabricated the claim, so at the minute, he's being wasted, which is quite annoying, but what can a guy do? It's not like I can say, oh, sorry mate, I don't want you there, move you. He got settled in, he got a lease on a flat, and, I have to wait until his lease is up, I guess. Which is dumb, but I guess that's the case. Now, the Duke of Flanders, does actually have the ability to raise 3,000 troops, which is less than what we can, so we can do that, but he's under the King of France, who can raise a hell of a lot more not videos, sorry, I'm reading the Twitch conversation as well. Don't worry, Metchus, I am going to try and get videos up to indicate when I'll be streaming more often. That's why the audio was undescript, so I can just change the picture each time. But, see, the actual King of France himself, which was already in his realm tree, why didn't I just check this? Actually, only 12,000 troops. That's not that much, was what I was thinking, but still, not someone I want to overtake. Now, during the course of the action of the previous episodes, we stupidly didn't take Zealand, because I wanted to try and get more. But because during that rebellion that he had, which was the reason why we had to declare war on him, the King of France has taken part of Flanders. So we do have to go to war directly with him at some point, unless he hands that out to his vassals, which I am hoping he will do. So that sort of covers our aims over in these French lands over here. We need to basically take this duchy and all of his claims. But that's not all the area that we're going for, of course, because there's this, which is in the HRE. Now, there are 3 people we're going to have to fight here. There is the Duke of Saxony, who I believe owns this, which is on the very far outreaches of our territory. However, as always, let's see, how many troops does the Duke of Saxony have? Oh wait, he shows up in the first bit of the list. He can raise, I'm going to round up and say 5,000. I know that's rounding up by a good chunk, whereas we can raise, where do we show up on this list? We can raise 3. Round down what you have, round up what the enemy has, and you should always be fine. But the other people we have to fight to try and claim land, can I scroll back over please, this is all owned by the Duke of Lower-Lorraine. Now the Duke of Lower-Lorraine, excluding Luxembourg in the middle here, basically owns all of this. everything else that surrounds us bow 2. And he can raise... Really rounding, you'd say that's 8,000, but we're going to call it 9,000 just for, again, rounding up and making sure that we don't get in trouble. But then the last province that we have to contend with, people owning land in what would be Frisia, is owned by the Holy Roman Emperor. And his 82,000. So that's probably going to be at the point where we, where we'll be striving for independence to get that one. Because if you're going to fight the HRE leader, that's it. Unless he gives it to a vassal, which I hope he will do. Now, of course, first step we're going to have to do is to move this guy. We've already got 2 claims in his land, and although I would like to keep pressing for that, how much does he like his liege? Not very much, and he's already just got 1 county and 1 thingy, so he's probably passed all of them on to his sons already, so he's quite broken down there. How much money are we making? Because we're going to have to go down the mercenary routes to contend with Saxony and Lower Lorraine. And unfortunately, we can only de jure claims them because... Oh, we can't even de jure claims them. So where else do I have claims? I'm sure I got other claims. No, just for 2 in the French territory. So we really, really, really do need him to die. Well, not to die, but to... Oh, important decision. What's that say? Demand installation of a claimant. Oh, yeah, I'm not clicking that. I almost forgot about this. Let's go to the factions section. See, I'm doing the recap here, but it's more for me than anyone watching this video, because you guys have just, recently watched it, where we have 6% of the HRE backing us. Yeah, that's not going to go well for us, so... I'm not going to click that button. In fact, dismiss for now. I think that means that it'll bring up when new ones appear, but won't when that one. Troops. We have some mercenaries hired, and I think that from the looks of things, they're being included in the number that we can actually raise, which is scary because. We're making money. We're making money, yes. But I think... for anyone but this guy, unless he instantly declares war on the HRE leader, which... Oh, he doesn't have a truce, so he could go to war with the HRE. I mean, not the HRE, the King of France. He's also old. I need him to rebel. I think it's probably... I've got to make the decision whether when I can move him, whether it's more important to rebel or to encourage to get him to rebel, or whether it is more important to get some more claims. Now this duchy, these are duchies. Damn, the emperor actually has some of the territory, so he's going to be able to create the duchy over the top of me. No matter what I do. If we get to the halfway point, then hola, he's going to have 1 more, so he'd be able to do it. I mean, for instance, at the minute we have 2 claims here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 4 before we can claim it. So if I could get the extra 2 claims on what this guy has here, we'd be able to use up the duchy. But if I get, say, 3, well, the HRE leader has 4 of them under him, so he could make it. But I'd hope he'd give it to me. I really, really do hope he'd give it to me. And I personally... I don't think things are going as well as what they could have done. If we would have taken Zealand, and finished off our duchy, that would have been a hell of a lot better. But we need to get time flowing. So let's turn that up. Peace review already decided to accept your suggestion. Oh. Oh, we're marrying... Sorry, I was looking, and because of they're the same colour, and they both have the prancing lion. Why? I just did with my arms what the lion does, but obviously you guys can't see that. Oh, by the way, in the Twitch chat now and in the YouTube comments below, Could you guys let me know how many of you would be interested in having base cam on these videos? I might have found a way that I can get it set up with actually a decent camera. But I'm only going to be putting it in if you guys want it, and it can be put in separately from Twitch and YouTube, so let me know on both of them whether you would like it there or here. So yeah, we're married into Scotland. That's a betrothal though, so that's not an alliance yet. Whoa, he's a young king. I don't think King Duncan II is going to last that long. Out of curiosity, how many troops can you raise though, mate? 6,000. You would be a good help. Oh yeah, and England fell to Norway. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, that's going to be a good... I'm going to stand down these troops. I know it's a waste of money because we raised them and everything, but we're going to try and build up some money normally. And it's all my council doing things. Yeah, and I think you're all doing good things. Improve religious relations in Rome. What's it say? Robert de Burgh has agreed to join the court of Prince Robert of France. Why am I getting any information on that? Who is he? It's a guy with a claim on France, so is... I know 16 stewardship isn't terrible, but is the Duke of Flanders looking to impose his own... his own king onto the kingdom? Is he trying to put a, trying to be a kingmaker? I think he might be. That, to me, is good. Oh, April, May, March... 20th of May. Yeah, sorry, it's this month. A book without a title was pushed into my hand by a hooded man clad in a midnight blue. Clad in midnight blue, not in a midnight blue. I can't talk. Something was said, but was lost in the confusion. The book was... I could just gain some piety and study the book, or... See, that's for... Actually, that's to the end of the game, isn't it? 1453. But obviously, he's not going to last that long, so it's just some monthly piety or prestige. I'll study the book instead. I can never remember which way round you should do that. Oh yeah, it gets a scholar. +2 learning. I do prefer getting the stats than what I do getting the things. I mean, we're pretty good on stats, I must admit. Can I educate you yet? How old are you? 5? No, we're very, very close to being able to educate you, so that'll be good. Unfortunately, we still do just have the one duchy. I mean, we're under our domain limit. I have such a good guy, such a high domain limit, but he needs land to actually control for that to be worthwhile. May, I think it was the 20th we can move him. So, there, 20th. I know there's gamey ways around getting rid of that, putting someone else in charge and someone else again. But I don't like doing that because it just seems to me to be breaking the game mechanics. Now I think he's looking to create his own Kingdom of France, so I'm going to recall him. And we're going to go for more claims. Damn it! I shouldn't have put him there. What I should have done was try to get a claim on Zealand as well. I know I can de jure claim that, but it would have meant I could have gone for the one war, which would have been... Yeah. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubes, that's all we have time for today. Sorry, I'll finish what I was saying. If we'd have got the claim on Zealand as well, although we can go for a de jure war to get it, we can push all your claims at once. So it would have meant we could have got land in Flanders as well as finishing off Holland in the same war, which I'll probably go for. Hopefully we'll get a claim in Artois soon. And I am probably saying that wrong, but it always makes me think of Stella Artois. And yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.